Hey, good morning, everybody. It is day 78, 100 days to Havana.
Well, hello, Jenny.
Hello, Tony.
Where's my dinner?
It's right here.
Oh, cool. What do we got?
We just have some lean cuisine French pizza, and then we have a little salad.
What are those things on top?
Those are like little aged cheese. They're Parmesan crisps, and they're like only 30 calories for a teaspoon and a half.
Yum.
And you have
The same, except
those
a properly
gross tomatoes.
a properly
Look
made
how
salad. Well, you know what? It looks delicious.
Let's eat then.
Let's eat. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
It is day 78, 100 days to Havana.
Do you know what that means?
What's that mean?
It means it's the deuce.
Dose. Only 22 more days until we cruise to Cuba on the Carnival Paradise. That's it's getting short.
It is.
Time's getting near.
It's almost 3 weeks.
Oh, wow. Yeah, tomorrow, I guess it'll be 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what today is?
No.
It's the weigh-in day.
Oh, yes. That's result day. Wah, wah.
Yeah, we skipped it last week, so I guess we better give the people what they want.
That's right. That's right.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. I lost .8.
Whoop, whoop.
Right?
Well, the whoop, whoop is actually... What's your total?
20.3.
Whoop, whoop. Over 20 pounds.
That's right.
Very good. That's exciting.
Thank you. How did you do?
I lost 2.6 pounds.
That's awesome.
And my total is 16.4.
That's great.
So I think altogether we're down 36.7.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So we're losing weight.
That's right. 36 pounds less that we have to carry on to the next ship.
That's right. So we still got a ways to go, but it's a process.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we won't bring back a lot of that 36. I'm sure we bring some back.
I'm sure we'll bring a little bit of it back for
Yeah.
sure. But, well, cool. So really, I think the big cruising story today is what's going on with Hurricane Harvey and I guess now Tropical Storm Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Nashville for the Nashville flood. What was that,
2010.
2010,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw some serious devastation in Nashville. All of downtown Nashville went underwater, and we had some friends that were affected that lived kind of near a river, and it was just horrible. I mean,
It was,
I think there was less water in Nashville than there is in Houston, and Houston's expecting more. So it's just crazy. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those folks. Just encourage anybody that can help. I know the Red Cross is taking donations.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's really easy. It's just redcross.com and, just go there and
you can, and I think
do whatever you can do.
Yeah. So, and it's interesting. So I've been tracking along. Carnival has 3 ships that were supposed to dock in Galveston. Freedom, the Breeze, and the Valor.
Mm-hmm.
And all of those ships are kind of on an extended stay. I know that at least 2 of those ships went to New Orleans and got reprovisioned, and then they actually are coming back to New Orleans. So I read a letter from a memo from one of the I guess officials at Carnival, and I guess the folks have an option of jumping off the ship in New Orleans and trying to make their way home, or they believe that the Port of Galveston will be open later in the week,
Right.
toward the weekend, and they could continue to cruise and go back to Galveston. So that's the thing I've been contemplating all day. I don't know which one of those I would do. What would you do if you were in that scenario? Would you stay on and try to get back to Galveston, or would you jump off in New Orleans and try to find a way home?
It depends, right? Like what we were discussing is if your job isn't going to be okay, like if your job is in jeopardy, yeah, I'd probably get off at the New Orleans port. But if my job was going to be okay, and Carnival and any cruise line is good about redirecting and keeping you safe, so I probably would stay on the ship.
Yeah, to me, I think it depends where my car was at. Like if I drove my personal car to Galveston, I would probably try to get back to Galveston. I guess it depends where you live too. Like, so if you live in that area, Galveston, Houston, I'm probably gonna, there's probably not much you can do there anyways. Houston's flooded out, so I would probably stay until I would stay on the cruise ship until I could go back home. and see if my car is at the Port of Galveston. But like if I lived in the Midwest or something like that, I might, I probably already missed my flight out of Texas.
Right.
So I'm going to have to rebook anyways. And depending on, my work situation, I might jump off at New Orleans and catch a plane home. The other thing I don't know is, I'm sure you're still getting free food. I did read somewhere that they're not adding new gratuities for each day that you stay.
Oh, that's good.
So hopefully that they're compensating their workers somehow. But like, I wonder, like, if you have the Cheers package, does that keep rolling? Do you have to keep paying, day in and day out for this? Because that could be a real challenge. Like, all of a sudden your 4-day cruise or 5-day cruise becomes an 8 or 9-day cruise, and if you haven't budgeted for that. What do you? I mean, it's all kinds of. I think we've never had to use it. We've only been on the one cruise, but I think this is a good endorsement
Vacation
for
insurance.
Travel insurance. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because it seems like there's a lot of trying to rebook flights or a lot of expense that I'm sure people weren't expecting to incur. So.
Yeah, and right before we sat down, I did look at some pictures of people that are still on the ship. And, they're still eating guys' burgers, and they all have a really good attitude.
Like they're having a good time,
yeah, so, I mean, that's a blessing there. But, then it's also the people that didn't get to go on their cruise. So, again, the travel insurance is perfect. And, yeah, I mean, they still have their insurance, and also Carnival is... reimbursing them, of course, all of their money. So I don't know how that all works with insurance and...
like people whose cruise got canceled? Or okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that's one thing about the cruise lines. I mean, they take care of, their passengers. But, I don't know if I would want to be... because it's always the what ifs.
Yeah.
And I think a lot goes into making that kind of decision, so...
Yeah, it's a tough call, so... I guess with any kind of vacation that you take, there's some sort of risk that you run, and it's definitely playing out this week in the cruise line. So. Well, guys, we just thinking about Houston and thinking about those folks, and just kind of again sending out our best wishes to them, and hopefully things work out well. But that's all we got tonight. Got the good weigh-in results, and really an interesting what would you do. So yeah, what would you do if you were on one of those 3 Carnival ships? Would you jump off in New Orleans, or would you wait it out and go back to Galveston and see what's there? So leave a comment below. Let us know what you would do. It'd be interesting to see what the community thinks about it.
Yeah,
and community, by the way. If you haven't yet, go over to Facebook and join the Lido Loca cruising community. We usually have a would you rather question every night, where we kind of explore these off the wall cruise topics. So if you're on social media, Twitter, Instagram, we're also there at the Lido Loca cruising community. And do us a favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are doing our cruise countdown, 22 more days until we cruise to Havana, Cuba. We're doing a video a day, so if you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and you will be notified when the next daily video comes out. So that's it, guys. I guess we're out of here.
And we'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.